The gangsters were bullying the girl when suddenly an old man appeared. He pushed through the crowd, grabbed the man who was hurting the girl, and warned him to stop. But the man continued to curse at the old man. The old man ignored their insults and threatened the group to release the girl immediately, or he would break all their jaws. This statement elicited laughter from those around him. The next moment, the old man knocked the man laughing the loudest to the ground. At that point, the others immediately surrounded the old man. The man slashed the old man with a knife, and then the group kicked the old man lying on the ground, rendering him unable to fight back.
Your hands.
The gang leader saw that the old man had not surrendered, so he kept beating him until he stopped breathing.
What you fucking say, bro? What you fucking say, yeah? Yeah? What the fuck, yeah?
However, this old man had once been the ruler of this neighborhood. His brother Jason was the godfather of a gang that once controlled half of London. Determined to seek revenge, Jason gathered his former henchmen, including Nick, who specialized in torture, David, the gunman, and Tom, the butcher. Soon, Jason found the video from that day, but the footage was too blurry to identify anyone except the girl who had been bullied. Jason then tracked down the girl and explained his intentions. The girl was grateful for her brother's help, but she didn't know the identities of these men, only their general areas of activity. Jason decided to hold a funeral for his brother, and then begin his revenge. After the funeral, Jason arrived at the gang's usual hangout with 2 sacks. Soon, 2 gang members were brought to a warehouse. Jason demanded they reveal their boss's name and where he was, but they refused and continued to insult him. In response to their mockery, Jason and his companions suddenly burst into laughter. Then David covered his mouth. At the same time, Nick put on an apron. A nail was then driven into the other man's hand, followed by the other hand. Nick then took out an electric drill and drilled into his calf, causing him to scream in intense pain. At this point, the other man begged for mercy, saying he was willing to help them lure their boss out. Jason immediately told David to untie him, but Nick reminded Jason that the boy was definitely lying. Jason didn't care. Sure enough, after being untied, the man immediately ran to the nearby table to grab a weapon. Jason raised his hand and shot the man dead. It turned out he had already seen through his intentions. After killing the man, the other one also died from excessive blood loss. But they didn't care, because the revenge had only just begun.